Hello there, this is the Jonin Monkey, welcoming you to a new type of video called Trailer Spot. Yeah, I know I need to think of a better title, but anyway, basically what I do in this type of videos is that I take a trailer of a game I'm thinking about buying and I don't commentate on it as such. Basically what I do is I freeze it at certain points and analyse it to comment on the trailer, basically. And just discuss my thoughts of the game or what the trailer could possibly mean and other stuff like that. The first trailer I'm going to look at is the second trailer for a game that's received a lot of skepticism from the entire net. It's Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games. Now, personally, I do have a lot of mixed feelings towards this, although I'm probably going to buy it, mostly because of a few factors I'll mention in the video, and also because I thought the first one was fun, even if the presentation was kind of lackluster in the end, and the music of that game was also dull and forgettable. But enough of this unscripted rambling, let's start the footage! Caution, if you play this game when you're under 3 years old, your mind will implode.
Sega.
Okay, I know some of you may disagree with me, but to me that opening shot was epic. Maybe it's just because I took an animation course and so I'm kind of more fascinated by the mechanics of a shot like that, but just having all the characters posing lively on this kind of big podium as the camera zooms out, it just looks amazing. I mean, yeah, Sega may cock up on a lot of things, but they know how to make good movies. Let's all say that. In fact, I'm not actually wondering why they don't make more shorts like Night of the Werehog. That was actually a pretty interesting film, but never mind, I'm getting off the point. The point is, I really do like this opening shot, and to me, in terms of movies, not in terms of games, obviously there's not a lot to judge yet, but in terms of movies, this is definitely a lot better than the opening of Brawl. I mean, come on, that was just pathetic. I mean, what was the point? What's the point of having pre-rendered snapshot poses? Were you really that late? I'm getting off into another rant already. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about Brawl. I actually do love that game, but you know what? I'm just going to shut up and let the trailer carry on. Yeah, some of you may have noticed that this is the first trailer and the teaser trailer basically cut up into little bits and then repositioned with some new footage thrown in, which is actually kind of cheap for a second trailer. I mean, Sega are being mysteriously tight-lipped about this entire game. I mean, from what I've heard, there's like this Sega convention or a Sonic convention in London. I think it's about a few weeks' time at this time of recording. I'm not going personally. I don't have the time or the dedication to Sonic to go out there. But apparently, from what I've heard, they've got a demo of Mario and Sonic in the Winter Olympics there, but they're being incredibly tight-lipped, not allowing any filming. So, I don't know what it is, but there's something about the gameplay they obviously don't want people to see. I mean, but they've been showing screenshots by the bucket load, but oh well. Oh, and the reason I picked this shot to freeze on is because, yeah, this is why I'm kind of moving towards the second one, or at least beginning to like it, sort of because, as you can see here, there's a lot more presentation to make you feel like, well, you're in the world of Mario and Sonic, even if it's Australia, because in the first game, the audience was non-existent and implied that it's human. Here, you've got an entire audience composed of, like, Mario and Sonic minor characters. You've got the Toads there, you've got the Goombas, you've got the Flickies, which are the weird little bird things, you've got the Chow, I can see an Angel Chow's halo in the back there, and you've also got the pig things on the far left. I think they're the little animals Sonic used to free on occasion, but I don't know what they are. If someone could tell me what the heck those things are, I'd be eternally grateful. Oh, and there's also stuff like, I heard that in the Dream events, which are basically like the regular events, but with gimmicks that don't apply straight to the rules, they're also going to be holding them in classic Mario and Sonic levels, like Radical Highway, I think is one of them, Mario Circuit, and several more. So, yeah, hopefully we should see a lot more Mario and Sonic-based stuff in this game. But anyway, I've talked too long about this, so roll footage! Yeah, everyone's getting excited over the fact that Metal Sonic's in this game because he's one of the new characters, and Metal Sonic hasn't appeared in a game since Sonic Heroes, I think, but to be honest, I've never really seen the appeal of him. I mean, His design looks vaguely cool, but in all honesty, I think he's a kind of a bland and unimaginative character, yet even more unimaginative than Shadow in that respect. Oh, and speaking of Shadow, why is it he and Luigi are always seem to be competing against each other in the Olympic trailers? I mean, I think they're trying to imply that they're kind of like the mirror opposites in the Mario and Sonic universe, so they should be competing against each other, but Shadow is more of a rival to Sonic, and Luigi's Mario's brother. I don't really see the connection. Is it because they look vaguely like the hero except a different colour scheme? Is that their connection? It's kind of a very loose connection if that's the case. Ah well, roll footage. Could someone tell me what the hell Blaze is doing? She's fraying about in the snow, hopping up and down furiously like she doesn't know how to control her own skis. I mean, is that a normal thing for skiers to do? Oh well, either way it looks kind of funny. Maybe she's out of her depth since she's kind of meant to be a Princess of Fire and all. Anyway, roll footage. Okay, two things here. First of all, this is the introduction of Silver, who is a character I really don't care for, but I don't seem to have the massive objection some people do to him. I mean, some people look at him being in this game as like the Antichrist descending on the earth or something. Dude, you don't have to play as him, so it's not that big a deal that he's in the game. You can just do what I do and just ignore him completely. Oh, and the second thing I throws on this point is because there are just some moments that there are just some sports you cannot make epic, no matter how much close-up action shots and over-the-top gestures you can do. And curling is one of them. For those who don't know what curling is, it's basically like bowls in that you throw a kind of big stone slab, and then you get out a broom. I'm not kidding. You can go back to the frames, and you'll see someone with a broom, and then sweep the ground in front of them so that it reduces the friction. Which you cannot make look epic. I mean, it just looks stupid. I mean, you've got a hedgehog who's supposed to have psychokinetic powers, not using them, and sweeping the floor in front of him. In fact, actually, come to think of it, these shots imply that the curling is a one-player game. That's not physically possible. You need 4 players to play curling. You need one guy to throw, and the 3 other guys to just get the friction away on the ice. It's impossible to do it in 2 places at once, unless Silver's somehow using the psychokinetic powers to operate the broom. But then what are the other characters going to do? Oh, forget it. Moving on. Yep, the third character is Bowser Jr. I dislike him. I've lost all respect for him ever since that scene in Super Mario Sunshine. You know the one I mean, the one in the theme park. And yeah, I'm not going to play as him, so moving on. Yep. The fourth and final character is Donkey Kong. And no, although I am a Donkey Kong fanboy, that is not the reason I'm getting this game. It may be more open-minded to it, but no. Basically, it's all the details about the, advanced single-player mode and, well, the fact that you can make your own costume for the Mii. That's pretty much what's kind of sold the deal for me. So yeah, that's why I'm thinking about buying this game. Moving on! Okay, what the feck is up with the proportions in this shot? I mean, look at Yoshi, he's freaking huge! I have never seen Yoshi that large. He's meant to be just a tiny bit under Mario, who is about the same size as Sonic. And, well, Silver was slightly taller than Sonic, so Yoshi should never be this big. I mean, look at him, he could crush Silver's head of his nose! I mean, good God! I'd better take this opportunity to leave my closing thoughts on this trailer then. Yeah, the trailer itself, whilst the animation was pretty spectacular, I will be honest, it doesn't really show a lot about the game. I mean, like I said, bits of it have come from the first trailer, and all it really shows is that there's going to be 4 new characters, and that, well, it's based on the Winter Olympics, which you could guess from the title, and the cinematics are going to be nice. Well, I presume that's going to be the only cinematics in the game, so the opening cinematics are going to look nice. However, I've seen all the other previous details, so I'm probably going to buy this game anyway, for the reasons I just stated. If you like this video, then please leave a comment, and I'll probably do more of them in the near future. That's all for now. Cheerio.